Hello, hello, hello. Try it. Okay. I hate ads. Hello, everyone. Okay. So, okay. I need also the sign up. I need to sign up. Yeah. Doesn't have buttons. Yes, I mean this one. Oh. So, sign up. So, the GSX. What I'm gonna do here is it says go something like this one. Let's just go sign up. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do this. Maybe if I say let's go with sign up. So let's go something cons sign up. That would be this one. So in this one you can just say navigate to the sign up. Yes, we have to sign up. But actually we can just go like copy everything. So we have our UI. Wait, where was that? So we have our sign up here. I can just copy everything here. No need actually to worry, just copy everything. So from here I can just I can just do something like escape vi this one, and I can just yoink this one. And let's go in this. Wait. It's kind of different. Let's just say design a page. I can actually need also the navigate arrow. Actually need this all. Need that all of it. Do it, and I need the study. Yoink. Also, instead of that, just yoink this one. Let's go here, and yeah. And let's try to back to home. CivilPrep email address is go sign up. Wait, I create account rather. Instead, create account. Are we right? Create account, nice. So, okay, interesting. What's supposed to be the problem here? Wait. Sign up page, an error. Consider error banding. Oh, how to sign up is not defined. Okay, of course. Can just do something like get this one. Okay. I think it solves the problem. Have to create account, then fill in your details to get fill in your details. Okay. So in this one, get account. Oh my god, what's that? Fill in your details. Fill in your details to get started. And now let's what is going on? Wait. Now what we have is we need oh, it's not two column. We need another div that is need this. They are both separate div. Okay, it's good. So probably we're gonna copy this one, yoink, and I can just do something like instead of email, just go add like and I'm just gonna delete this one, and let's see, delete that one, and I can just do something like this. Now we have that one. Can delete this two. 6 item with 1 haba. Okay. Delete this one. Enter. Just go with another div. So in the div is wanna add an H1, probably H1. Wait. We need the password, so it's supposed to be same as this one. We need this, and also the email import. H1 email address. Actually need this one. This one. Oh wait. Okay. I actually need from here, right? Nice. But we need the class name with us one hop. Then I can just duplicate this one, right? Duplicate this one. I can just do something like this. Nice. Okay. But the problem, I don't need the H1 to have email address. Okay, probably in here. Where was that? Take something in here. Yeah, MY. This one. That's cool. I'm just go with empty as 3. Nice. We have that one. We have actually everything we need. But first we need something like first name and last name. So we need the first name, then last name. Last name, then what we need is so only one of them has an SBG, so just going to delete this one. Nice. Placeholder would be the last name. And this one's supposed to be the first one. Nice. Then what we are missing here is the icon, so let's replace the icon. So this is going to be React icons. It's gonna be user. Wait, okay. Maybe something like this. Farid user. It's the email supposed to be not this one, but this one. 5 user. So like that. And wait, the class name is yoink. Class name like that. That's cool. Nice. Now what we want to do is wait. Create account. Yes. What we want to do is in the password, we need to repeat the password, right? Enter valid email address. Yes. But in this one, okay, we need to repeat this. Controls. It's gonna be yoink. Below this one, let's add that one. To password. Let's see confirm password. Let's add this in here. But instead we just say confirm password. Confirm password. Are we doing it right? Yes. Now what we want here is confirm. Yes. Now we have agree and subscribe. Okay. We need to remove this because actually we don't need. We just need to remove the forget password. Remove this one. Now in the remember me, we can just add. The agree to the terms of services and privacy policy. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is agree to the. It's gonna be terms of service and privacy. Nagsa? Wala. Privacy policy. Nice, but we can also do something like class name takes this one, right? Wait. Oh, why is that? Interesting. But I did. Wait. Class name takes. Then why are you not working? Okay, it's working. Terms and services, and let's just subscribe to our newsletter also. Probably just copy the same thing here. So let's also add a div. Then let's add a class name. Probably no, we don't need the class name. We just need from here something like that one. And in this one, let's add that one. now since we have input box and this one, okay, but we need this div, yank that div. What we want is, let's just actually we need delete this one, and there is a p3 that I don't like. That's too much, and also I don't like the p3. It's too much, or maybe pt3 more reasonable. Yes, then I can just do something pv3. Nice. Subscribe to our newsletter instead of agree to the subscribe to the newsletter for study tips and updates. For study tips and updates. That's good and not good. Okay, we need, probably I need to make little smaller, so it's gonna be text md. Is that okay? Text md on our text sm. Because this one is the same as this one. Nah, just that. And in the here we have our sign up. We can just do the divider. Where is the divider? Or sign up with, or sign up. Wait, okay. You can just actually do something like that. Nice. Okay, we have sign up. Then in here we just remove this to already have an account, so we can just do something like Wara. In the login here, we can just add like a navigate. Okay, let's navigate to login. Cons handle login is gonna be something like navigate to the nakasahan si Bibi. Okay ba na password? Let's do something like handle is gonna be on click handle login. Nice. Let's go here. Nice. Okay, goods. Actually, actually this is good enough, so we can just go back, go to get started, sign up. Yeah, it's quite good. Now it's comprehensive study materials. Good. Go back, get started. Nice. Comprehensive study materials. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's push this one. split the tab, cd document, cd civil rep, cls, npm, cls, git add, git commit, added sign up page, git push. Okay. Next, we have the sign up page. What we need is to actually start or finish our this one. I like the UI of this, but I think it's not gonna work. What I really like is this one. This is very awesome. This is very easy, very understandable, and this is the one that I'm going to follow. So since we already have, for example, here we already have this, so I'm just going to go to our study. Let's go to study card, actually study materials, flex call, step by items, enter gap 2, and why or maybe I can just do text center. Yes. Oh, because we don't have a gap, I'm just gonna need to px, it's gonna be 3, like that one. Let's see if we have gap. Yes, we have gap, but it's not that big of a gap. At least 2. And we also have the py of 3. Oh, no. Oh, of course, no. So the only thing I want is I'm going to wrap. So it's gonna be class name with full height, full it's gonna be flex call, and justify center, item center. Nice. And what you want here is gonna do something like D, and I'm gonna paste it here. Yes, now we can just go add the px of 2, py of 3. Okay, nice. Showed everything we need. Then we need the number of materials. I can just do with something like a component itself, or maybe I don't need that one, or just I'm going to throw everything like something. Use a simple card. Okay, just use a simple card. Let's just say something like, okay, it's working. I want this to be like responsive as much as possible. Now what we want is this one, so it's gonna need, I think, a div, so it's gonna be so I just wanna do something like, okay, Tataod na kay Hilised to. Flex center item center, but in this one I can just do something like space between. Can just between and MD. I'm gonna go with flex row, then flex row call, so that if we're going to add like a component or like a example a div here, like a similar thing in this one, can just do something like so. I know that one, so it's gonna be like class name flex flex call justify center item center, then I can just throw something like an h1 with 500 plus, so I can just do class name of text blue font bold text 2xl or 3xl, probably 3x is big. Nice. I can just do 4 first, think more reasonable. Then I want this to be like extra bold. Now aside from that, you also need the P with study materials. His name text.
Kasi doon aslumi, hindi ko dito na klase. Papalita ako chard. Aslumi chard na suka. Doon aslumi. Kung may itong tag 35, yan to. Yaon na ako gusto kay sa quick ko. Pwede tag itong tag 35. Lalo nito ako 135. Lalo nito kanya di. Basta yaon pa sa yaon, amo yaon na suka, chard.
Hindi lamang hindi lang kukuha lang yung
Balik lang.
balik naman kapag yun si mama.
Oo, sige.
Okay. So this one is a bit bigger. So 72 Okay. It's gonna be something like where ang ade ng panang, so it's gonna be shadow SM or MD. Okay, but we can also add the PX or PY to be 3. And maybe we can no. This supposed to be like D inside this one like that, then you can just do MD with auto, so it's gonna be with full. Nice. So if you're going to do something like this, gonna be like auto. Nice. but in mobile mode it has to be like that. But now I want it to be like, I don't like the PX as 2 and probably 3 is good enough. I need 4. Probably 4. Nice. Now since we have that one, we can just go copy, like can do copy, yoink, and copy this 3 times. Then we have to make it green instead of blue. Green. Ah no, this is gonna be purple. Then this supposed to be the green. Then 70 plus modules. Learning modules. Now 50 plus. Hours of content. Okay, but we need the gap, so it's gonna be gap of 2. Gap 2 is it good or not? Gap of 2 or 3. Nice. We have gap of 3. Then let's start the. Okay, it's cool, but I want this to be I want you to be with full, and I want, since it's O2, it's gonna be like full. The same with this one, full, and you full. Nice. So we have this. It's be responsive now. I want a margin MB of 3 below, so I can add these components, but I want that kind of component to be like this one. Okay, so it's gonna be study card. Study card. So study card supposed to be like where was that? Card tools. It's gonna be similar to this, and I need the prop types. Study card is that one, but first I need study card, and this, wait, in the card tools, then let's just go with div now. Class, it's gonna be full, so MD with, okay, I do need it first. Will be flex. It's gonna be flex start. Justify center items and now what we want is a multiple. We have another div and a div here that is class name width of 4 and it's of 4 rounded MD BG orange 400 then yeah inside that one we don't need inside and below we have the P intermediate and we can just class name BG blue or we need to put gray text white maybe I just gonna put it here. Oh no, I'm gonna put it here and say study card. That's nice. Okay, very nice. The study card, we need a PUX of 2 and it's gonna be rounded MD MG or full. Nice, it's full, but this class name is supposed to be flex and it's gonna be like justify between and items center. Nice. And we can add like how many grid. Yes, actually it's a startup. Actually it's a startup. I kind of see the potential, like I can see the potential in like in the market that is very needed in here in the Philippines, and yeah, you can see that. Okay, as you can see, we have our I have the data. Look, so the total amount of civil service exam taker. The total civil service exam taker in here in the Philippines is around at least 700,000 people every year, and the amount of people going to pass, or like the possible people that are going to pass the exam, is around 14%. That's around 50,000 people. That is 50,000 is quite a lot, but not a lot, especially if you are dealing with like 700,000 people trying to take the exam and only 14% successfully pass the exam. And it's a good market. It's a good market to deal or like target, because there's a needed. Because in here in the Philippines, especially when you are working with local government, the requirements of some or mostly of the government agencies here in the Philippines is you need at least sub-professional or professional level civil service exam passer. You need to have that one. So It's very needed, especially if people want to like to apply in local government. And we don't have actually a lot of private company here in the Philippines that quite popular. And that's why okay, we need this. I People need this idea, so that's what I did. Probably, let's see. I can just go with something like, first I can do here is, I can just go something like, for now, full width, so that in this one I can also do something with full. Nice, we need that one. And but we need a padding px of 3. Are we right? Px of 3. Okay, it's gonna be 4. Right, it's gonna be 4. And okay, it's gonna be p3, p4 to be like that. And maybe I can just go with the shadow md. Nice, and to be rounded md. Nice. And also, since we have another div here, we also add a div. But first I need to get the right icons of file. I need a rounded file. This one. I need this one. This is why I use React icons, so it's easy to set up. You don't need to like. There's a lot of variety of icons here, from Ant Design, Bootstrap, Box Icon, or even the materials or Lucid React. You also have here a lot of icons here. So you don't need to actually to install Lucid React to find what you need. All you need is React icons. So since we have that one, you can just do something like insert the for rig file at in that one. Nice, but we want padding p2. Okay. Okay. MD. Maybe we need a flex. Probably. Okay, we need flex. And yes. And we can just do something like width of, maybe this is way too like 5. Oh no, it's actually nice. Okay, that solved the problem because it's related to the parent element. That means if I'm going to specify the width and height, it's going to adapt here. So probably if I'm going to say like size of 3, yeah, that's cool. So it's gonna be 10. Nice. Or probably let's go with 30. Okay, we're getting to it. Nice. We have here. Nice. Beginner, that's way too much actually, but anyways, 20. JS active. Nice. Okay, this is good enough. Let's go to the design. So we have another div here, another div, and a button. Okay. Let's start with the button first. So this one, let's add a button. Let's go class name btn secondary base as. Oh, okay, because we have flex start, but we need to do with flex call. Nice. That's good. But now, maybe I can just do start here. no. Or I can do something like start. Okay. Nice. Okay. And I need a gap of 3. No. Okay. Then I need to make the bottom to be full. Can I use wide? Because I don't think I need to use wide. Because the wide is not enough, so I need to do something like width full to do that. And I can do something like start start learning, and maybe I can make it little bigger, so it's gonna be font bold. Wait, font bold text gonna be XL. Is it enough? No, it's not enough, so it's gonna be 2XL at least.
Okay.
That's way too big. Okay, maybe LG is enough. I don't like it. I don't like the design. How about and make the BG to be this one. Then let's make that text white. Okay, maybe I need to make it more rounded MD. Nice. Okay. Or should I put padding to the Y of 3? I think it's not working because we have a need to do something like this. Nice. Okay, that's good. And maybe I need to be consistent on my design, because look at this, it's not consistent in the design here, so I need to make it like consistent as possible. Okay, and they need an H1. I don't need actually, I just need to put like H1 and general knowledge, and I can do add like history has to geography, politics, and probably I need to make this a bigger. Class name takes XL, so I'm gonna be 2XL. Nice. I can do something like font bold or extra. No, that's way too much. Then I can do something. The P would be plus name of text gray. Then we need to add a div, class name of Pilegsa. Ano pa ikso? There's a border, so I need to add the border here. And I can do so border. Maybe I don't need the shadow. Yeah, I don't need the shadow. Can just do something like 300. No, 200 is enough. Nice. Then what we want is I need the lesson. This one. It's gonna be uh, the same as this one. I yoink this one. And what we're gonna do here is can add oh, I have actually a div, or should I use label? Yeah, I can use label. Can use label in this one. Don't need 4. All I need is here. And I need this to be class name, flex, justify content, center, item, center. So it's gonna be flex call. So in this one I can add like the P. No, not promise, but P. Then I can do the class name. Wait. Class name of text gray. Then inside this one, ano? Wala ra ba? Lessons. Then I can do is the gap of 3. Then let's find the book. I think this is good enough. Okay, we have this. And we need that. Let's add this one. We have the label, we need the book. So it's gonna be 5 book open like that. Nice, but we also need to make it auto make everything text gray. And I can just remove this one. And we can just do add something like, oh, we need also the time, so we need to yoink, and let's add, so it has to be 2. Nice, it's 2, but this is the time, so I need the time icons, time, or maybe the clock. Clock. Yes. Need the out clock. And then I can just do something like 2 hours. Nice. But the problem here is when we do something like this. Okay, that's good enough. This is good enough. So let's go with study materials. I can just do the for now I can just do stick to this, but I can make like this one, so I can have multiple. Okay, don't have a gap. I need a gap. 3. it's not working. Ah, my god. My of 3. Nice, but in this one, study materials, I need to put MB of 6. Oh no, I need more than 6, probably 10. Okay. And I need to fix this. I need to make it responsive. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make sure that it's not to do something like that. And probably I need to add MT. Or I'm gonna just go MY. Nice. After that, or maybe I can solve the problem here by actually wrapping everything by div, right? I can wrap this, can wrap everything by div, and I can just do with class name, flex, justify content, center, item, center. Nice, but first I need to flex call, then MD is flex row, then I'm gonna do flex wrap. Or should I need the flex row or this one? Should I do something like that? Does it solve the problem? Interesting. Study card. Or maybe in this one, study matter. Yeah. Ako kan copy. Wala. Between. Set between. It's gonna be center. Okay. I'm gonna do with a gap of 3. It's nice, but I don't want that. And also, I want this to be this. So when MD with auto, so it's gonna be auto, then it's gonna be full. But I need to occupy everything. Nice. Okay, this is good enough. I think that's all. Done everything here. So then I'll go with git add, git commit, update UI in study materials, git push origin.